Good afternoon, my trade fam. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Welcome to the next step. This is my trade's very first client onboarding event. And I'm very happy to have you here because some of you may have been invited to open a My Trade account, and some of you may have found us through Facebook or Twitter or in our other social media pages. But right now, what we're celebrating here is your fresh start to your journey to a better tomorrow. Dito sa My Trade, what we want is to help you build your financial security and your financial future by investing in the stock market. So before we start, my name is Cadis. I am the AVP for online business here in My Trade. And our agenda for today is to equip you on the basics of the stock market and also how to navigate our platform more efficiently so that when you do your trades, you won't be lost and you will be more confident in the things that you will do in our platform. Bakit namin ginagawa to? Kasi di ba syempre, in relationships, liking someone and finally committing to a person is a journey and not a destination. Before you can say you've fallen in love, you have to get to know the person. Don't you agree? So this is something that we are doing in order for you to get to know my trait better. And as we all know, the getting to know portion of our relationship is part of the thrill, right? So what we're going to do today, first, I will briefly introduce to you the stock market and why it should have a special place in your heart. All right. So let's get started. I have here the three reasons to love investing in the stock market and how you can get started. So first, let's discuss what is the stock market. No, what is a stock? So technically, the definition is it represents a portion of ownership in a company or several companies. But on the other hand, what is a share? This represents a single unit of ownership in a company. Medyo technical yung jargon niya, right? But you will hear a lot of this, especially when you start investing in the market. So how do we illustrate it better? I can say that the stock, you can liken it to a pie. That's a company. That's what you buy. But a share represents a single unit of ownership. So in a pie, a share is the slice. So at least now you know the difference between a stock and a share. But what do we know about the stock market? So the stock market is a place where stocks are bought and sold. So ano ba yung examples ng different stock markets? No, what we call the different stock markets is the different stock exchanges. So this is where buyers and sellers are being connected and where people get help to trade their stocks. And this is facilitated through listing stocks, processing payment, tracking price, and sales data. So here in the Philippine context, of course, what we're familiar with is the Philippine Stock Exchange. So how does it work? In the Philippine context, we have one exchange that oversees 125 brokerages, and 33 of them are online. And out of all of these brokerages help investors like you and me trade over 250 listed companies. Now, it's important to note that investors can only trade stocks that are listed in an exchange through a brokerage that handles the actual mechanics of trading for them. So, how do we illustrate the mechanics of trading ba? So first, there are investors and sellers. These are collectively known as individual investors. That's you and me. And these investors or sellers, they have to register with a recognized broker from the exchange. So, of course, these regulatory bodies, in this example, we have MyTrade. So, they act as the middlemen so that investors from one end can buy the shares from another seller on the other end so that an exchange has been facilitated. And this exchange happens throughout the Philippine Stock Exchange from 9:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. every Monday to Friday. So, syempre, 'di ba, now we know what the Philippine Stock Exchange does for us. How what's in it for us? How does it help us? So, the first reason why we love the stock market is it's an avenue to make money on your money. So, how do we do that? This is how you earn from the market. So, di ba, we mentioned earlier that you can only trade stocks that are listed in the exchange. And these listed companies help you earn passive income through dividends and then also through capital appreciation. So, first, let's focus on dividends. So, the most common type of dividend is a cash dividend. And for this one, there are two types. So there's a regular cash dividend and then there's also a special cash dividend. So when you say regular cash dividend, the frequency for this one, there's a regular payout. So you can expect it either annually, semi-annually, or quarterly. It depends on how the company declared their dividends for you. But the source of this is a percentage of the earnings for that certain period of time. However, in comparison, the special cash dividend, this varies in frequency. So, wala siyang set standard time na, oh, dapat pag ganito. Unlike sa regular cash dividend that you can really expect it over a period of time, special cash dividend, it doesn't have a specific time na magpe-pay out siya for you. It also depends on the surplus cash of the company in a certain period of time, so that would determine kung magbibigay ba siya ng special cash dividend or hindi. On the other hand, this is what technical analysts really are experts in. They identify the trends of the capital appreciation. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng capital appreciation? It's an increase in the price or value of the asset. So, technically, it's the increase in the market price of the shares that you are holding. So, what's a good example for this one? So, I will be highlighting one of the short takes that we did in 2021. So, because I think so far this is the latest um, example of capital appreciation that we had that happened in a flash. It happened in just a few days. So we called our research team called the target price for SEC at 22 pesos on Thursday, September 30. This was when the price of SEC during that time was only at 19 pesos. So at the time of September 30, if you were able to read our short takes, by the time that the stock reached 22 pesos, it was only 2 days after we announced that the target price for SEC should be at 22 pesos. So if you bought at 19 and you sold at 22, how much earnings did you have already in just a few days? Where else can you get that kind of capital appreciation, right? But of course, this isn't the only thing that we love about the stock market. We also love the stock market because with the now that you know how we earn, there's also a thing called the power of compounding. And this is perfectly illustrated by Peter Lynch when he said that in the long run, it's not just how much money you make that will determine your future prosperity. It's how much of that money you put to work by saving it and by investing it. So, when you're in the stock market, you're actually investing. And investing here, as Forbes defines it, is the process of buying assets that increase in value over time and provides returns in the form of income payments or capital gains. So, yung returns, ito yung tinatawag nating profit. Pero, between the two of these, assets or time, what do you think is the most important resource between the two? Is it asset or time? All right, assets or time. Let's give a few seconds for the audience to answer. What do you think is the more important thing, asset or time? Alright, sige. If you're shy in giving your answer, I will reveal it already for you. So between the two, asset or time, your most important resource is time. And here I will show you in the next slide bakit time yung pinaka-importanting asset natin. Um, this also illustrates the power of compounding in a really nice way. So, say, in this example, I have Juan. Si Juan, kakagraduate niya lang, 20 years old. And he's thinking about investing a certain amount of his money until the age he retires. So, assuming natin dito, ang assumption natin dito is Juan will invest in an instrument that earns him 8% annual interest, and he will do continuous investing every month until the age 65. So, nag-iisip siya anong kailangan niyang gawin. Mag-start ba siya at 1,000 monthly? Mag-start ba siya at 3,000 monthly or 5,000 monthly? So, maraming narinig na advice si Juan. Kaya, so, hindi niya alam kung ano ba susundin niya. Ang pinag-iisipan niya, mag-i-invest ba ako ng 1,000 every month from age 20? Kasi kahit na medyo tight pa yun sa budget ko, maliit pa sahod ko, basta mag-start na ako today. Or intayin ko na lang ba na maging mas stable ako? Pagdating na lang ng 40 years old, para mas malaki na yung sahod ko, mas malaki din yung i-invest ko. Yun yung pinag-iisipan ni Juan. And I'm sure for some of us here, we are in the different stages of life. Katulad ni Juan dito, some of you may be in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, or your 50s. But actually, if you see here from this illustration, if mag-start si Juan mag-invest ng 1,000 pesos monthly in an instrument that gives him an 8% annual return, until age 65, the portfolio that he will have will be worth around 5 million pesos. Whereas if si Juan decides to invest a bigger amount, 5,000 pesos, at a later age, which is age 40, even if he invests a bigger amount until age 65, ang makukuha niya lang na portfolio value at the end of the period would be at around 4 million. So what does this tell us? The American entrepreneur and motivational speaker Jim Rohn summarizes it very nicely. Sabi niya dito, time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. So you have to be able to, remember why you started investing in the first place, and remember that time is your friend when you are investing. This is something that you have to keep in mind, especially when you're investing in the stock market, because time can be your best friend here. And how do we illustrate that? So here we have the stock market versus savings account illustration. Say, kunyari, you're thinking about where you're going to invest your money, sa savings ba, or sa regular savings ba, or sa stocks natin siya ilalagay. So, ang premise natin dito is we reviewed the compounded annual growth rate for stocks in the PSEI versus the compounded annual growth rate of putting the same amount of money in bank savings. And this is given na hindi mo siya i-withdraw, ilalagay mo lang siya dun sa bank. So, here, yung green na chart dito, this is how much your money would earn for itself if you put 10,000 pesos in year 0 and keep it there until year 20. So, for a bank, ang makukuha mong amount would be around 12,000 pesos at the end of the period. However, if you start investing it in the stock market, ang annual compounded annual growth rate niya would be at 9%. So, what does this mean? If you invest 10,000 pesos at year 0, pagdating ng year 5, it's 15,000 na. Pagdating ng year 20, it's going to be around 56,000 pesos already. So, this power, the power of compounding interest paired with the consistent habit of investing. Kasi if you think about it, this 56,000 pesos at year 20, this is because nag-invest ka lang ng 10,000 pesos at year 0. But if you continuously invest 10,000 pesos, say for example, every month or every quarter, that the power of compounding interest paired with the habit of investing regularly is the secret sauce to your road to financial freedom. And of course, this is not an end all and be all game, no? Because challenges will be around the corner too. And what we want for clients who are investing in the stock market is that they explore it also as a vehicle for long-term growth. Why? Because in the stock market, the market is cyclical. So there's a bull market and there's a bear market. So pag sinabi mong bull market, this is where everybody is optimistic, the prices go up, and then it usually lasts for 5 to 7 years. But when you say the bear market, this is when pessimism arises, prices go down, it lasts for 2 to 5 years. But as the time goes by, the cycles get shorter and shorter. And but even if the cycles do get shorter, ganito pa rin yung nararamdaman ng mga tao when they do start investing and then they go through the cycles of bull and bear, no? Pag kunyari, nag-start ka mag-invest, syempre, marirelieve ka dahil, okay, I'm putting in money for my financial future. And you will actually feel thrill and euphoria. Pag kunyari nakita mo, nag-appreciate na yung capital mo, meron ka ng dividends, so meron ka ng happiness na nakukuha from your investment. However, syempre, yun ay kapag kunyari, nasa bull yung iyong investment. Kaya lang, pag kunyari, nag-turn yung market cycle into a bear, you will start feeling anxiety, denial, fear, up to despondence and desperation. Kasi makikita mo bumababa yung price, feeling mo nalulugi ka na. But what we want you to remember is you should treat the stock market as a vehicle for long-term growth, especially if you're a beginner, because if you can see here, the PSEI historical performance, there are a lot of ups and downs. And yung mga naka-encircle dito, ito yung mga dip na tinatawag, no? Ito yung mga dip natin in the market. But if you will see yung arrow, the yellow arrow going up, ang trend ng market is really on its way up. Hindi siya pababa. So, if you started investing in 1987, up ka pa rin. Despite na madaming dips na na-encounter yung market during that time. So, with this one, you have to remember that although past performance is not indicative of future performance, time in the market beats timing the market. So, ayan. Those are a few basic principles that you can take with you when you start investing in the market. But for now, I have here a slide called choosing the right partner. But you're already our client, so what what's the implication of the choice that you made, di ba? Warren Buffett said that the most important decision you'll ever make is who you marry. And if you marry the right person, it will make all the difference. And you would want to associate with the kind of people that you would like to be so that your life would take the same direction. So, in the same way, choosing the right broker will also make all the difference in your investing journey. So, for us, here's the reasons why MyTrade is your right partner, because we are dependable and reliable, so you can have access to our platform through the mobile app and through our web app. We also have access to the platform through a tablet, for the iPad, yan. And then with that, you can also access our reports. This is where we communicate our daily recommendations. So, it depends on kung ano po yung babasahin ninyo. So, yung daily news discovers what's in the what you need to know for the day. Short takes cover stock market updates in a nutshell. So it would cover different stocks and different ideas on a daily basis that you can use to prepare yourself for your trades for the day or for the week. So our recommendations are here as well in short takes, but there's a more specialized kind of report called an action idea. So this is an in-depth analysis and specific recommendations for a specific stock. So compared to short takes na medyo maraming stocks na naka-highlight, pag sa action idea isa lang. And then it's focused on what are our recommendations for that stock. On the other hand, if you're a technical analyst, no, if you're into charts and that's the tool that you're using for investing, we have the super timer. So this is being done by Sir Lawrence. Every Friday, this is sent out so that you will be helped in order to prepare for your charting the next week. So these are the different reports that we have because you want to be with someone who talks to you about things that matter in a timely manner. And for our clients, we have timely and relevant research reports that guide them in their trades and bridge the difference from making 9% to 15%. Because itong 15% na to, na compounded annual growth rate, this is the kind of growth that our clients can potentially enjoy by following our stock picks over time. And this is curated by our fundamentalist research team, spearheaded by Nikki Franco. He was awarded one of Asia's best stock pickers in the 2000s. And as I mentioned earlier, this is also curated by our technical analyst, Sir Lawrence Gonzaga, for the super timer. So good communication can really take your relationship and investments to the next level. Pero of course, we also give you proper support. We have our Facebook groups called My Trade Map, itong My Trade Market Action Plan. And then we have a My T community and My Trade e-learning hub. So our experts not only assist you through research reports, but you can also get in touch with them through our communities here online, and they will be able to answer your questions, not just through the communities, but also through live events like this one. So in short, the right partner, helps you grow. So, for those of you who are here watching, you might have a different account, like Marge, yung nasa sa inyo. This is designed for newbies, people who have not much time to monitor the market. And this, ang advantage nito for you is you will have a monthly playlist with hand-picked curated stocks and the recommendations telling you what to do to buy, sell, or hold. And depending on your stock of choice, you will be able to plan kung ano yung mga magiging holdings niyo. This is very beginner friendly. Although this one, you don't have access to IPOs and also sa ibang REITs. So what we recommend if you want to invest in IPOs or REITs, you can open a Navigator account. So, say, kunyari, may March ka na, pero gusto mo mag REITs and IPOs, you can open a Navigator account because clients with this account have access to the Navigator tool, which is an interactive stock picking tool that marries both technical and fundamental analysis. So, for Marge, very basic siya, di ba? It tells you kung ano yung stock and then ano yung recommendation. For Navigator, now here you have a technical view also regarding the stock. So the Navigator summarizes our stock recommendations and gives you the support and resistance range to know when to best enter a trade. So again, this is for more seasoned traders and for those who want access to IPOs and REITs. But essentially, what we want when we are here guiding you is we want you to have time to be present for moments that matter. Kasi at the end of the day, you invest because of certain reasons. Some people invest for their future retirement, some people invest for their family, and you have different whys of investing. And that's the driving force behind everything you do. And these reasons are the things that we support for you so that you can continue building a better tomorrow for yourself. But essentially, what we want to leave with you is time is gold, no? So you should start with the right reading partner today. And I hope you learned something in the session that we just did. But for those of you who are here but have not funded their accounts yet, there are many ways to fund your account. So take advantage, diba? Start today. You can scan this QR code to check your options. So there's BDO, BPI, UBP, RCBC coins, Metrobank. So there are other options here na hindi na namin in-include yung logos dito sa slide. But if you're interested in funding today, just check the QR code and you'll be able to find the PDF that with the instructions kung paano magfa-fund. Ayan. So if you have further questions, I will be opening the floor for a quick Q&A. Ayan. If there are any questions. Okay. If there are no questions naman or if you're shy, you can actually send us a message in our Facebook Messenger. Our customer service team will be there to assist you. And speaking of customer service team, I have here with me the customer service head, the client experience head, and he will be discussing for you guys how to navigate the platform and how to maximize it for your trading needs. So let's put him on the floor. Hi, John Ray. All right. While he's fixing his slides, so I'll introduce to you John Ray. John Ray has been with my trade for longer than I have been. He's been through the ranks and he's one of our pride and joy dito sa my trade. He really has carried the team from where it was to a higher level this time. And you're very lucky to be learning from him kasi he's definitely the expert in terms of the platform. He's the number one expert that we have. So, John Ray, are you ready?
Hello, Kadis. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for that introduction. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember my old days when I first started my career here in my trade.
Mm-mm.
That was 4 years ago, and every single day here in my trade, it seems that hindi pa naman ganun siya katagal. So I really enjoyed here so much working with you all, and I can say that um, I learned so much in the stock market. And at first, it was really overwhelming. The challenges I have to learn and learn every time, every single day. But then, yes, this is like the career I chose. So right now, it's our goal also to share to our clients our platform and what we can offer to them. So
All
that
right.
was really an insightful discussion, Cadis. Thank you so much.
Take the floor, John Ray. Thank you.
Good afternoon, guys. So I'm John from the Customer Service Department, and welcome to another session. For today's session, we're going to talk about the platform navigation or the platform tutorial. We'll get to know the basics of the stock market. So the basics of the platform. So at first, it's really a must that the newbie investor should go after the information or the learnings about the trends of the stock market, how it works, and how can it benefit you. But after that, we go to a point where we will execute our trade. And ano yung dapat natin gawin to start to execute our first trade? Ano yung what can our platform offer to you? So, sasagutin natin yan kasi we have a lot of clients who are reaching out to us at sinasabi nila na medyo mahirap gamitin yung My Trade platform, medyo alam mo yun, marami silang mga features na gustong makita sa platform but they don't know how to actually look for it or kung paano gamitin yung features na yun. So this is important para dun sa mga clients, to our clients para at least um, mapakita namin sa kanila sa inyo some of the hacks, some of the features na hindi nyo pa na-discover at this time. So let's start. So, a quick background, guys, about MyTrade. So, MyTrade is an online platform of Abacus Securities Corporation, and we offer one of the most advanced platform in the market today. And here in MyTrade, our goal for our clients is making sure that um, you are making a smooth trade, not just fun, smooth, but profitable and truly personal. So our website is www.mytrade.com.ph. So this is platform walkthrough, guys. So I have to show to you kung paano from the beginning, paano mag-open ng account, paano mag-sign in, how to sign in your account, how to get started, ano-ano yung mga features ng MyTrade na meron to be able to help your trade, to smoothly execute your trade, and until such time that you buy your first stocks sa market, and kung paano nyo siya ililiquidate, and then so on. Cycle lang siya. So this is really important para sa inyo para makabisado ninyo yung My Trade platform na um, you're investing your money with. So, again, the website is www.mytrade.com.ph. And then, pagpunta nyo dun sa website, ayan na siya, nakikita nyo na yung welcome to My Trade. So, you have to log in your My Trade account to access the trading hall. So, nandito na yung, nagdi-display na yung username, and then you have to key in your password, and then you have to just press enter para makapunta kayo sa trading hall. So we also have, for those who don't know, we also have our trading app, our mobile app. Yes, it's available via the mobile apps, the App Store, and via the Google Play. So I think this is one of our um, edge dens over our competitor because we have this kind of um, mobile app. We have the mobile app. Actually, this is a really simple feature, user friendly, and then you can really go with trade on a go with this mobile app. Kasi right now, I think that first of all, we have to be also um, knowledgeable about the broker that we chose, that what Caddy said earlier, we have to be knowledgeable for what we chose to where to invest our funds. So this is one way, or one of the criteria, of course, to look into the stockbroker is kung ano yung ma-offer nila. Number one, the accessibility. Yes, you will have the access to the market data. So they have meron tayong time and the flexibility. So that's why when we say flexibility, we have yung mobile app natin and then the web browser natin. Kasi hindi naman, we understand that clients will need to execute trade kahit minsan may mga errands ka na ginagawa, may mga may mga may mga importante kang mga bagay na dapat gawin. So this really fits for you para kapag hindi ka makapag-access sa mobile website mo, we have sa website, we have the mobile app para sa'yo. So, yes, let's trade on the go with the mobile app. So, para lang din for your um, easy access or para sa easy login, meron tayong biometrics login for the mobile app. You have to sign into your account faster using the biometric login. So it only takes 5 seconds lang para mag-login dito sa mobile app. Kasi yung iba, that's the issue with the other I experienced with the other broker that also offers the mobile app. So pagdating dito, we ensure you that maximum 5 minutes or less than that, you're already in. Already into your MyTrade account. You can really trade na ng mas mabilis. Okay, so a quick comparison lang din about the password and the trading pin. So guys, the password is used to log in your account while the trading pin is used to confirm your order. So let's say that you will open your MyTrade account, so we'll use your password and it's a minimum of 6 alphanumeric characters. Tapos, symbols can also be included. So, kapag nilagay nyo dyan, for example, ako, let's just say that my chosen password is January 20. So, yung mga ganon. A combination of letters and numbers. And then, pagdating naman sa trading pin, don't be confused about it. It's the confirmation for your trade. So, kapag in-execute mo na your first trade, ito na yung trading pin yung gagamitin mo. Kasi, bago ka submit ng order mo, it is required para i-enter mo doon sa platform or sa order book para makapag-proceed ka sa trading mo. So it's also six numeric keys. So numbers lang siya kaya mas mabilis yung ma-identify o ma-compare kung ano yung difference ng password saka mobile pin. So again, password is alphanumeric and then yung trading pin natin is combination of six numeric pins. Okay, so kapag pag-login natin sa MyTrade account natin, we will be directed to the trading hall. So, the trading hall, ito yung itsura niya. This is how it looks like. So, pagtingin mo, it's really a colorful platform na parang really suitable for those. Yung design is for millennial, I can say. Pero don't worry kasi kahit naman hindi kayo pasok sa younger age, you can learn this kasi ito naman yung ano namin, yung goal namin to really um, show it to you na our platform is user-friendly para kahit ano man yung age natin, nakakasabay tayo, nakakapag-trade tayo. So, let's start. Ito yung trading hall natin. So, as you can see there, merong mga helpful na mga icons dyan sa taas. We have the code screen, the watch list, stock info, chart, buy, sell, lahat yung mga kasunod niyan, and etc. Those are icons na ma-access nyo yung feature ng MyTrade. So, we will go with it one by one para malaman natin kung ano ba yung mga use ng mga platform na yan, ay ng mga icons na yan. So, let's go to the next slide. So, customize columns in your code screen. So, guys, number one is the code screen. You need to understand what is code screen. Kasi, pag nakita mo yung code screen, mapapansin mo na ang dami namang nakalagay dyan. Parang ang noisy naman pag tiningnan mo. So, hindi mo siya agad, if you're a newbie, a really newbie, I understand na marami pa rin sa atin newbie lang pagdating sa stock market and overwhelming talaga kapag tiningnan mo siya first look mo pa lang kapag wala kang idea. So let's just understand na ang pinapakita ng code screen are those stocks na listed sa Philippine Stock Exchange. So um they have their corresponding information, relevant information of course kapag open yung market. Let's say yung mga last price nila, yung mga bid and ask nila, and also the high price, the low price of the day. So yun yung pinapakita ng code screen. Binibigay na the code screen gives us the list of stocks listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange. So, sa feature din na to, makikita natin yung mga mga tawag dito, different yun nga, different stocks, and then kung saan silang category na belong. Let's say, the indices of the stocks. So, meron dyan, sort by its indices. Matitingnan natin, or we can choose those stocks who belong to the financial group, to the mining and oil group, and to the blue chips. Even the blue chips, makikita nyo dyan, may blue, the LT group, the first gen, it's part of the blue chip. So these are companies na chosen by the PSE, na sila yung nagda-drive ng economy natin. So 30 baskets of stocks that represents the stock market, yung performance nila. Yun lang ibig sabihin ng ng blue dyan, kasi siya ay naka-identify as a blue chips company. So sa code screen, actually you can do so many things pagdating dyan, kasi you can sort it by name, you can sort it by value. If you're a trader, value and volume are really important factors when it comes to trading. So titingnan mo dyan kung alin bang mga stocks yung nagde-drive ng market, alin bang mga stocks yung talagang value or volume driven, actively traded, so that you have the knowledge na yung stocks na to, it's really active in the market. I'm sure na liquid yung stocks na to, so I will trade this one. So yun yung nakikita natin sa code screen natin. And also, it is capable of showing you 20 levels of stocks. So, no problem, kasi maraming listed na stocks sa market. So, you just have to yun nga, una, sort it kung saang information man ninyo gusto, by name, naka-alphabetical order, by indices, by value, by volume. The other way to see another set of stocks is to click the next. So the next button, and then the other way around is also to type in the symbol or the code of the stock. So I know you're familiar with the stock code. For example, si Jollibee, diba? Si Jollibee Foods Corporation or JFC, kapag gusto nyo siyang tingnan, you can just type the symbol na Jollibee or JFC, para lumabas siya na solely lang. Lalabas lang yung stocks na yon para doon. So, I mentioned earlier na merong mga relevant information or columns pagdating sa code screen. So, actually, you can hide or you can show yung importante lang na columns para sa'yo sa code screen. Kung gusto mo ba ng mga volume, value, and then the ask price, the ask quantity, the bid quantity, lahat ng mga information dito sa column. As you can see, you can just hover your mouse dun sa any of the drop-down arrows sa column, tapos you just click columns, tapos you have to tick the box kung alin yung mga i-check nyo na information, and kung alin yung mga i-hide nyo na information. So once you check, it will be shown to your code screen. Kapag naman naka-uncheck, it will hide from your code screen. So ako, siguro ang gusto ko na nakikita sa code screen ko is, of course, the market depth, yung bid, yung ask, tapos yung mga last price, the volume, the value, so that alam ko talaga na the most important na mga features dapat nakikita ko kapag nagte-trade ako. So, ganun siya kung paano basahin yung code screen. So, dashboard of the stocks. And also, gusto ko ring i-share sa inyo that here in the My Trade platform, dito sa code screen nyo rin makikita yung trading into the different kinds of the market. So we have the normal board lot where you are trading in multiples of the lot size, and then you have the ad lot where you are trading below the defined lot size. So later on, we will talk about the normal ad lot and then the normal board lot, para mas maintindihan natin lahat kung bakit ba kailangan natin mag-switch between sa dalawa na yon, kung ano yung gagamitin natin. So nandito lang siya you can see here yung normal board lot. Pwede nyo siyang i-click yung drop down arrow, and then You will find there the normal adlat kapag magte-trade kayo sa normal adlat. Okay, so I think we're good para sa code screen. So, um, let's not also forget, guys, that our platform is really customizable. So, it's we built this to for you to personalize it. So alam namin na your trading yung trading journey could be complicated para sa lahat. So that's why we come up with a platform na you can really do whatever na gusto nyong makita sa platform nyo. So as you can see here dito sa my right side, um we have the layout up to 5. So layout hanggang 1 to 5. So if you actually click this layout 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will just reorganize kung ano yung mga naka-display sa layout na yan. And then you can do whatever you want. Pwede niyong gawin na yung mga icons na yan, you have to rearrange. Gusto niyo siyang gawing window, ipasok yung isang tab sa window, and then kung gusto niyo nakalabas lang yung code screen or nakalabas lang yung mga equities portfolio niyo, you can do it. So it's a fun way. It's really a fun way para sa clients to for you all para mag-explore sa platform and to navigate it and to choose your desired layout na sa tingin nyo ay nagko-complement sa taste ninyo at kung ano lang yung gusto nyong mag-show sa trading hall ninyo. Okay, so we're done with the code screen. Let's go now to the stock info tracker. So ito yung isa sa pinaka-importante na features na dapat meron yung mga brokerage firm. So what does the stock info mean or ano yung pinapakita nito sa atin? So it helps you track the stock relevant information on a daily trade. Relevant stock information such as the price of the stock, the current price of the stock, the last price, yung full name niya of the stock that you are looking to, and then kung ano yung lot size niya, kung ano yung value niya, yung volume niya. So, pinapakita niya dito yung data ng stock on the intraday or on a daily basis kapag open yung market. So, as you can see, kapag kapag inopen nyo yung My Trade account nyo, during the live market session, makikita nyo nagfa-fluctuate yung price, nagbabago-bago. So, beside the symbol there, for example here, NPDO, we have in the right side yung 122.80 which is yung current price. So, it's up kasi kulay green siya. Tapos, we have the change in the change sa gilid which is up by 2.30 points. Tapos it's 1.91% from the last traded price. So andito na lahat makikita nyo sa stock info tracker when it comes to the specific stock that you want to know the information. It's also built with a intraday chart. So, real time siya kapag na-open nyo to, for example, yung BDO na stock or the Jollibee, ino-open nyo. So, as the market fluctuates, yung yung intraday chart niya is also showing real time. So, kung ano man yung mga fluctuation ng prices niya, if it's going up and down, ipapakita sa'yo ng system built din na intraday chart dito sa stock info tracker. So with tabs for the stocks time and sales, business done and price distribution. So itong mga information na to, relevant din siya kasi the time and sales, you want to know kung kailan yung stocks na yan na done, sa anong mga price yan na done. And then, anong oras siya na done. And then also the price distribution, ano yung mga price na na done within the day. So, basically that's how the stock info tracker tells you sa platform. Okay, so let's now proceed to the market depth. Ayun, so yung market depth is also one of the most important features sa stock market. These are the prices that investors are willing to buy and investors are willing to sell. So, nandito yung mga potential prices. As you can see, I have here the example of Jollibee, and then makikita nyo na may mga nagpe-place ng orders up to 236 is the highest price, and then 231.40 the lowest price. So ipapakita lang sa'yo ng market depth those potential prices na gusto na sinet ng mga bibili at nung mga magbebenta. So the platform is capable of showing 20 levels of the bid and ask prices. And then it measures the liquidity in a stock. So bakit siya importante? So because kapag nakikita mo sa market depth, kapag makapal ang market depth, it indicates that this stock is actively traded, this stock is liquid. So, hindi siya mahirap mag-sell. For example, if you're a daily trader tapos nakita mo yung stock na yan, yung fluctuation ng bid and then the price, the bid price and the ask price is really close or 0.01% lang yung tick ng price niya. So, kapag nagre-refer ka dito, you do not have the problem to liquidate your shares kasi mabilis siya. You can actively trade it and easily trade it. Kasi compared to those stocks who are not who which are illiquid, makikita nyo mas mataas yung gap nila or the tick ng price compare from the first bid, for example, to the second bid. So ganun lang siya magbasa kung ano yung market depth. So basically papakita lang yan sa'yo the bid quantity, ilan yung or the ask quantity, ilan yung number of shares na nag-place para sa bid price and the ask price. So the bid is for the buyer's price and the ask is for the seller's price. And then let's proceed to the boardlet table. Ang boardlet table naman, it determines the number of shares one can buy or sell at a specific price range. So dito, let's say that gusto mo bumili ng, for example, Globe. So, let's say Globe Telecom or Tel PLDT. So, we know that these stocks are really costly or mataas yung market price nila. Nasa 1,000 and up sila. So, dito, mapapansin mo, if you have to refer to the boardlet table, makikita mo na those prices ranges from 1,000 up to 1 million. The corresponding boardlet here, kung makikita nyo sa pinakababa, is 5 shares. So, ang indication lang yan, you have to buy or to trade these shares in multiples of 5 shares. For example, 5, 10, 15, 20. You cannot trade this stock na mas lower sa defined boardlet niya. Although, dito na papasok yung sinasabi natin kanina na adlat market. So, for the types of market, we have the boardlet, and then the normal boardlet, and then the normal adlat. So, sa normal boardlet, ito yung we follow what the boardlet table tells us na kung ano yung price range and kung ano yung boardlet, yun lang dapat yung susundin mo. But for those stocks which um, meron kayong hawak, let's say for example, you have you have one share of Globe Telecom, tapos gusto niyo siyang ibenta. So, sasabihin niyo ngayon sa amin or the system keeps rejecting my order kasi 5 shares lang tapos I'm just selling 1 share. So, dito na papasok the adlat market. Kasi kapag dapat, if we have to sell those shares below the defined board lot, we need to select or to choose the appropriate market, and that's the adlat market para mabenta natin siya kasi we have a separate market for that kasi tinitrade siya ng patingi-tingi. Okay. So, don't be confused pagdating doon kasi maano nyo siya, matitrade nyo pa rin siya kahit below the defined board lot. So again, the higher the price range and the lower the lot size, the lower the price range, the higher the lot size. So the best example here is Globe Telecom. Kung mapapansin nyo yung Globe Telecom, 1,000 and the Tel, 1,000 plus yung price nila. So the corresponding board lot is 5. Kasi nga, ang sabi dito is the higher the price range, the lower the lot size. Kapag sinabi naman natin, for example, na you want to trade penny stocks, for example, which price ranges from 0.01 hanggang 0.49, 0.049 pesos. So, mataas yung boardlet niya. It's, kung mapapansin nyo dito sa boardlet table natin, it's 100,000. So, you can trade it in the multiples of 100,000. So, for the last one, minimum amount to invest in the stock varies on market price and corresponding board lot. So ngayon, mapapansin natin, titingnan natin, for example, magte-trade na tayo, pwede natin ma-assume what will be the final price, what will be the final cost, the total buying cost dito, basing on the normal board lot na sinet sa atin ng PSE. Okay. So again, I just want to share na uniform yung boardlet, yung boardlet table ng lahat ng brokerage dito sa Philippines for your additional information. Okay, so alam na natin kung ano yung stock info, alam na rin natin kung ano yung market depth, the boardlet table. So it's time for us para execute ng trade natin. How do we start para makabili tayo sa market using the platform? Ano yung magiging first step natin? So here I show to you the order pad for the buy and sell. Makikita natin dito yung order pad, what are the information needed to be supplied or um to look for para enter kayo ng trade or makapag-submit kayo ng trade ninyo. So, itong order pad, we have here the action. For example, gusto mo ng buy, it's the green. And kung gusto niyang sell, alam ko the color is red. So, you just click the action kung ano yung gusto niyo na side, kung buy or sell. Tapos ano na siya, mag-automatic na rin siya ng pag-turn into the color, kung ano man yung color niya. Alam ko pag selling red siya. So dito, makikita nyo the available cash balance, your available cash balance or your trading limit, and then your client code and the account name in my trade. So this is your unique code na specify para sa inyo, so that we know that you're transacting through your account, and it's you who is transacting your account. And then it's also used as your reference number whenever you deposit your funds in my trade. And then the stock code, for example, so if you select the Jollibee, for example, as the one you have to trade, nakalagay na dyan Jollibee. And then the quantity or the number of shares that you have to trade, since the corresponding board lot for the Jollibee is 100 shares. So 100 na nakalagay dito. It's the quantity times 1 na dun natin ilalagay yung number of shares natin sa quantity times 1. And next one is the price. Dito din natin ilalagay kung anong price yung gusto natin mabili sa Jollibee. Kasi sabi mo 236.20 or Jollibee is doing 240, maybe around 240, tapos gusto mong bilhin si Jollibee sa price ng one piece chicken niya. That's possible. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na the current price that is shown sa portfolio or sa market na yun na yung susundin mo na price. So sabi ko nga earlier that we have the market depth where it shows the potential prices that you wish to buy the stock. So, makakapag-freely set ka ng price mo. It's just, you have to wait, of course. Kasi kapag malayo siya sa market price, then it will really take for you a long time din para madan yung order mo. So, that's how it works. Pero, you can set different price to buy or to sell stocks. So the price, and then also we have to set the validity of the order. So later on we'll discuss what are the validities in your order here in my trade. And then once you are finished with the information, nalagay nyo na input nyo na, the number of shares, the price, the validity, and then the stock you would like to trade, to buy or to sell, we have here sa right window pane na order summary. So for the order summary, basically it shows you the summary of your transaction. So here nakalagay that I will buy 100 units or number of shares of Jollibee at 236.2. That will be totaling to 23,620 with the transaction fees of 68.50. So if you add the value 23,620 plus the transaction fee 68.50, that would be your total buying cost para sa pagbili ng Jollibee. So here, malalaman mo na rin what would be your buying cost and what would be your selling cost. Kasi kapag buying naman, we just add the transaction fees, and kapag selling, we just deduct the transaction fees. So it's really nandito na lahat na dapat niyong malaman regarding your order. And then also, yun yung sinasabi ko rin kanina earlier that we discussed about the trading pin, ilalagay nyo dito yung trading pin ninyo sa gilid, sa baba, enter your trading pin here, tapos you just have to confirm it bago nyo i-select yung buying para at least mag-go yung account nyo, and making sure that you're the one who is transacting your trade para mm, walang maging problem sa order ninyo. So, once you're done, you do not have to worry really when it comes to your trading pin. Some of the clients, this is the challenge when it comes to trading. And then, for example, you're really into the market price, or you really want to trade as soon as you can para mahabol yung presyo, trader ka, naghahabol ka ng presyo. So, there's this option here sa baba to just maintain your trading pin. Kasi every time that you have to trade your account, kailangan mong ilagay yung trading pin mo. So that would be easy for you for the next trade na isave na lang yung trading pin mo para for the next time na mag-trade ka ng shares or ng stocks na yon is hindi ka na ma-hassle pa para ilagay ulit yung stock. So it works for most clients. So I recommend to you na kapag trader ka, dapat ganito yung ginagawa mo para you're not really missing the opportunity in the market, kasi we understand every second counts, every minute. So dapat you're really knowledgeable about the platform, sa trading orders, sa pag-book ng orders, para smooth talaga yung pag-execute mo ng trade mo. Okay, so here I will explain to you the different kinds of validity. So ito yung siniset natin sa order natin kung hanggang kailan lang valid yung order natin. So for the type of validity, number one is the day order. The order is valid until the end of the trading day only. So for example, you set a trade today buying Jollibee, for example, and then you selected day as a validity, and then your order should be filled within the entire trading day. Otherwise, it will be canceled kapag nag-close na yung market. So, kapag hindi siya na done, when the market closes, hindi na cancel na yung order nyo, and you have to rebook your order the next trading day or off hour order. Yun. So, understand with the day order. Next is the fill and kill order. So, kill order is valid upon execution. It is also referred to as execute and eliminate trade. So, order rather. So, execute and eliminate order. That means that if you use the fill and kill, um, this really helpful to those who are trader and really after the market price, yung 'pag mabilis mag-tick sa market. Kasi kapag ginamit mo yung fill and kill order, with the current price, ibibigay niya sa'yo, it will be executed immediately kasi ito yung trigger ng platform, or this is what the validity um, will tell the broker na kailangan ma-execute yung trade ko agad-agad. So if you post or place order at the price of the market value, dapat ma-fill siya agad, otherwise maka-cancel yung order mo. So fill and kill, let's say nag-order ka ng 50 shares, and then kapag sa 50 shares na yon, the only quantity that will be given to you is 30 shares. Kapag nabigay sa'yo yung 30 shares immediately, and then you have the remaining portion of 20 shares. Kasi that would make 50 shares total. So kapag in-enter mo yung 50 shares na bili mo, binigay sa'yo ng market, or you're done with 30 shares, yung 20 shares will automatically be canceled. So, 30 is done, nasa portfolio mo na siya, but the 20 shares will be eliminated. So, that is how it works. And most of the time, para lang talaga dun sa market price. The next one is the good till canceled. It is valid until canceled by the investor or until it has reached the set expiration date of a security. So, dito naman, it works like kapag busy ka, for example, ikaw yung tao na you're a corporate slave, for example, ikaw yung manager, or you're in the senior position in the company, tapos sobrang busy ka pag uwi mo sa bahay, you have errands, may family ka, may kailangan kang attendan na mga projects or the seminar. So, and then stocks naman is really not quite, alam mo yun, meron kayong mga hawak na shares pero hindi naman siya need na kailangan i-monitor mo lagi. But for you to secure that you will get that you will, for example, sell the stock para dun sa ini-aim mo na price, you can place an advance order and use the GTC feature as a validity. Kasi kapag busy ka and then you have the queued order as GTC, kapag na-hit na yung price na yun, it will automatically be done yung order mo. So kahit na nag-set ka from a very long time, pero valid pa rin yung order nyo given that it's a GTC, tapos um hindi mo naman siya kinancel, pero you will able to place the order. For example, ngayon, nasa 200 plus yung Jollibee. Pero gusto ko mag-place ng Jollibee ng 300 pesos kasi alam ko yung Jollibee, it's doing great today with the fundamentals, ganyan. So, I'm sure na in the coming months, let's say, 1 or 2 months, magiging 300 yung Jollibee. So, I need to post right now. So, nag-place ka ng orders, tapos sinet mo yung price as the maximum ceiling, for example, let's say. So, until time na the Jollibee the price hits your order, madadan yung order nyo without monitoring your order. So, it's really beneficial para dun sa mga busy na tao kasi hindi mo na siya kailangan i-monitor all the way, pero i-execute ng system, i-queued ng system para sa'yo. Ngayon, some of the factors kung bakit na-expire yung GTC, we also have to consider the corporate actions. Let's say the stock will declare a stock dividends, the cash dividends, the IPO, SRO, for example. It will be changing a lot size. Those are factors na nakakancel yung GTC nyo kasi the stock price will be adjusted. So, it's the rule of the PSE to actually cancel those GTC order to give way para dun sa mga recent corporate actions na dinisclose ng stock na yun for you. So, understand, clear about the GTC. Let's now proceed to the GTD. So, GTD naman is just setting the date kung hanggang kailan lang yung order mo. And maybe it's good for the week, maybe it's good for the month, 'di ba? Or 2 months, you have there kapag magpe-place ka ng order, kapag ginamit mo yung GTD, the calendar will show, tapos magsiset ka kung until kailan lang yung order mo. So, up to that time na hindi na done yung order nyo, it will be expired. And kahit hindi na dun umabot sa order nyo, once the price is triggered, then your order will be filled and will automatically be credited if it's sell and be debited from your portfolio kapag ganun yung nangyari. Kapag ginamit nyo yung GTD. So this validity, itong validity is really important na alam din natin kasi we can do something kapag nagte-trade tayo na hindi na natin kailangan i-monitor yung order natin. Depende sa kung paano ka as ano ka, how do you do your trades. Kung ikaw ba ay daily trader, you can use the day trade and the FAK. If you're a mom, if you're full-time sa trabaho tapos busy ka, we recommend that you use the GTC and the GTD para you don't have to monitor it all the time. Okay, so for the next one, we go to the order book. So eto na nga, bili na tayo. Let's say na you're the first time trader tapos nakabili ka na. And then, syempre, with that comes yung, pagkatapos ng pag-set ko ng order, saan ako pupunta? Nasa na yun? Nabili ko na ba yun? What's the status of my order? So, nandun yung order book icon natin sa platform to tell us kung ano yung status ng order natin. So, the first one dyan na lalabas is the order status. It will actually tell you kung ano yung order, kung ano yung status ng order nyo. For example, if it's failed, if it's partially failed, if your order got rejected, or kaya naman hindi nag ano na uh, hindi nag-go yung order ninyo or may rejected remarks sa order ninyo, ipapakita niya dito. So here, makikita natin the timestamp of your order, the status, and then the code, the total match quantity and the order quantity, the average price, the remark, kung na-replace mo siya, kung kinancel mo siya, kung queued ba siya sa market, and then the validity of your order, kapag day order siya, GTC siya, or the FAK siya. So, dito natin makikita para malaman natin kung nabili na ba natin yung stock na yun or nabenta na ba yung stock natin na yun. So, we also have the order history. So, for those stocks na trinade natin, for example, a month ago, a week ago, days ago, kapag titingnan natin siya, it will not show up in your order status because the order status will just show the intraday stocks na trinade mo, and then the order history will give you yung history ng order ninyo. So kapag titingnan niyo yung mga nakaraang order niyo pa, you'll refer sa order history para makita ninyo. Okay. So, yun, nakita mo na yung status ng order mo. You see, failed na yung order ko. I successfully bought the Jollibee. So now, as what Kadi said, I'm the part owner of the stock. I'm the shareholder of the stock. I have the right to exercise my voting rights, for example. So, saan ko nga ba makikita? Where's my Jollibee shares na pinapakita sa dashboard ko na I own these shares? So, punta na tayo sa portfolio. But before that, guys, before we go to the portfolio, um, you have also the um, way how you revise and to cancel your orders. So, doon sa order book, you will refer to the order book. From the order book, right-click the active order you wish to revise or to cancel, and then double-click to revise. So, you just have to choose yung revise and cancel kung anong man din yung gagawin nyo. So, kapag you do any of the action, kapag na-revise mo siya, the system or the order book will reconfirm to you that you're going to revise. For example, you're going to cancel. Tapos pag sinubmit mo siya, then it will notify you that you successfully canceled or revised your order so you can proceed to whatever next step na gagawin ninyo kung magre-enter kayo ng order. For example, this is important. Revising is an important feature kasi some of the clients minsan mako-confuse na I have the shares or the quantity on hand. Tapos, mamaya, nagsisell ka ulit. Well, actually, you have the queued order, for example, as a GTC validity. So, may queued order ka, tapos sinabi mo, piniplace mo ulit yung order, which is pareho lang naman ang naka-queued na order mo. The system will reject your order. Bakit? Kasi your order is already queued in the market. So what you have to do is to go to your order book, to the order status, and then revise it. Kung you wish to revise the price, for example, you wish to revise the shares kasi you will not lose the priority sa pila or queuing pagdating sa market kapag na-revise nyo lang siya, for example. Otherwise, kapag ginawa nyo kasi yung magpe-place ulit kayo, kinancel nyo, tapos magpe-place kayo yung order, syempre you will lose priority dun sa pila. Kasi we also understand that the stock market, syempre may priority dun if you post, for example, na mas nauna ka sa pila, then your order is prioritized. Kapag nalate ka sa pila, then tendency is mabibigay sa'yo is not enough shares, for example. So it's every minute counts, every second counts. So dapat alam natin yung strategy natin, alam na kabisado natin yung platform kung paano natin i-execute, gagalawin yung mga trades natin. So, yun na, back to the Jollibee. For example, meron na akong Globe, meron na akong Jollibee. Nakita ko sa order status and then it told me na ano siya, na done na yung order ko or filled na yung order ko. So, you will see your stocks that you bought sa portfolio. So portfolio consists of the equities portfolio and the realized gain loss. So let's go first to the equities portfolio. So nandito na nga yung Globe, for example, binili ko 5 pesos at 2,158. So nung nakita ko na siya dito, okay, um, makikita ko order book or sorry, the portfolio will tell me the performance of the stocks that I bought. Yung mga shares na hawak ko, dito niya ipapakita. In short, it's the dashboard, your dashboard. So dito niyo makikita your cash balance here, tapos yung shares, yung mga hawak nyo na stocks, what's the average price of the stock, what's the last price of the stock, the market value, the unrealized gain loss, and the percentage of the unrealized gain loss. Also, your total equity value. Your total equity value includes your cash balance plus your total market value. So, dito mo na rin makikita yung total market value and then the total gain loss. So, for the portfolio, right now, kapag napansin nyo, it's not really it's the paper gain or loss. So hindi nyo pa siya ipapakita lang sa how much will you gain, how much yung loss mo. Tapos here don't be confused kasi hindi pa niya pinapakita yung or hindi pa niya dinadeduct the transaction fees. So transaction fees are excluded in the computation of the unrealized gain loss. Pero this is something that we're working on para next time kinakopy na ng equities portfolio lahat including the fees. So it would be easier for you para makita mo talaga na how much will be the total selling cost out of your trades ng stocks na yon. And then the realized gain loss. So the equities portfolio is for the performance of your stocks, your dashboard, your quantity on hand, while the realized gain loss is your dashboard for the shares that you sold in the market. So kapag naman, for example, may Jollibee ka or you have here the Globe Telecom, tapos nagbenta ka ng Globe Telecom, binenta mo lahat, and then the realized gain loss will tell you how much your realized gain and loss out of that transaction. So there you will see the aggregated buy price for the stock, the quantity, kung magkano yung in-out mo or nasold mo, and then the brokerage or the transaction fees all throughout trading the shares, and then the actual realized gain loss and the percentage of the RGL. Okay, so those the earlier we discussed, sobrang importante nila on executing your trade up to the time na nagbenta ka. So that's the cycle of your trading, of using the platform, of effectively using and efficiently using the platform to execute your trade. So you're now on the portfolio, nakikita mo na yung performance ng portfolio mo, and then the realized gain loss as well. So it's time that we go to the trading calculator. So we have also the built-in trading calculator. This is to um, calculate, of course, how much will be your total buying cost, your total selling cost para sa transaction na yan, para hindi tayo mahirapan on hindi tayo, for example, nag-assume, let's do calculate it para real values yung makukuha natin depending kung ano yung magiging buy price and your sell price. So let's say here na I bought Jollibee at 5,000 pesos, and then 5,000 shares at 215.50 pesos, tapos ibebenta ko siya, for example, ng 219.50 pesos. So here, hindi na lang siya question sa mind ko na what if we have to make use of the trading calculator para maging realistic yung value na ma-receive natin. Kasi na-account niya na lahat ng fees dito, which it will show you your net profit. So, um, kapag clinic mo yung details yung transaction mo, ibibigay niya sa'yo yung breakdown ng transaction mo. For example, your cost for buying or selling the transaction, your the breakdown of the charges from the brokerage commission, the SECP fee, and the sales tax, for example, for selling, and then the total buying amount that will be debited from your cash balance, and the total selling amount that will be credited to your cash balance. So here you can also calculate for example, each of the stock that you want to trade. For example, isa-isa lang or kaya dalawang consolidated, for example, tranches of stocks na gusto mo na ibenta. So you need to find out kung ano ba yung magiging real o magiging net profit ko if I follow the trading calculator. So here, referring to this example, we have here the Jollibee Foods Corporation, the SPNEC, na ibebenta natin, and then nakita natin that the profit out of selling these two stocks or the shares will be 8,452.55 pesos. You're gaining 0.77%. So that's how you read it. That's how you calculate it. If you're really particular with the cost, you can refer to this one. You can use the trading calculator kasi as investor, as newbie, alam natin na we don't wanna just let our hard-earned money be go for nothing. So we have also to be particular with the cost kasi baka mamaya you're trading the stocks and you're actually losing kasi kapag let's say na kapag nag-fluctuate lang yung price ng ilang points lang tapos gusto mo na siya ibili kasi gusto mo na siya ibenta. Kasi as per Cadis, talk earlier or as per the discussion that you attended regarding the stock market, in one of the ways to earn money in the stock market is through price appreciation. If I bought the price lower and then I sell the price on a higher. So, nag-ano siya, nag-fluctuate ng 1 or 2 to 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 points yung stock and then sabi mo, this is price fluctuation. So, 'di ba, pag sinabi natin, pag hindi mo pag you're not really that aware that kung paano kina-calculate for example, ni MyTrade, kasi you're investing here at MyTrade, in MyTrade sa platform, kung paano kina-calculate yung cost, malulugi ka. So, pag tiningnan mo, ano ka pa, you're negative kasi the for example, you will pay higher dun sa transaction na ini-incur doon. So, double yung lugi mo, kaya kailangan mo malaman na kung ano ba yung magiging charge sa'yo and what is the ideal, for example, the ideal change of the price or the difference of the price from the price that you bought it to the price that you will sell it, kasi that is reasonable para sa selling, taking into consideration yung magiging cost or magiging transaction fees mo. Okay. So, not just yung parang pag nag-invest tayo sa stock market, we don't think like parang pabara-bara lang. These are important factors na kailangan natin. That's why we need to know it. Kailangan nating malaman. We really need ourselves to be aware of this. Also, one thing that I will share to you, kapag mag mag titrade tayo ng isang stocks, for example, we go as much as 8,000 pesos value of the stocks. Kasi kapag 8,000 pesos yung value traded ng stock mo, that will incur you or charge you 20 pesos minimum transaction fees for each action. For example, for buying. Ano ka, trade ka ng Jollibee for the total value of 8,000 pesos, the corresponding cost for that is 20 pesos, and that's reasonable. If you go below the 8,000 pesos, you will also pay for that 20,000 pesos kasi that's the minimum commission in every trade na kailangan na i-charge sa'yo when doing your trades. So kapag you keep transacting or you keep trading lower than the 8,000, medyo malulugi ka. Parang malulugi ka sa fees. So it's also important that the newbie investors really have to know about it. So again, for the trade calculator, calculate the trade net profit for each or all of your trades. View details for summary of the transaction cost. So here, kapag clinic natin yung icon sa dulo, makikita natin dito yung um, mga breakdown of charges. So here we can see na for example, I refer to the SPNEC transaction. Makikita ko dito may buy transaction details based sa price and then based sa may trading calculator ko and then my selling na transaction details. So it will um, give to you how much yung total buying amount mo and how much the total selling amount mo. Also the cost of your buying and cost of your selling, your net profit, which is your gain of 1,345.05. That's 11.18% na gain. And then for the transactions overview, nandito sa taas, you can see kapag consolidated, for example, lahat renanches mo na stocks. Ito yung dalawang stock na to. The JFC, for example, and the SPNEC, I have to liquidate the shares. And I let me see kung ano yung bibigay sa akin na amount ng net profit ko. So here, ipapakita niya rin sa'yo yung transaction overview ng buong shares na yan, ng buong transaction na yan. So, you can see here the gross value for the buy, the gross value for the sell, and then the total cost sa lahat na ng nilagay natin sa trading calculator natin. And then the total buying amount for all of the stocks na kinalculate natin, and then the total selling amount. So, it would be easier for you um to be to track kung talagang kapag binenta mo, how much money will you earn, how much money will you lose kapag alam mo gamitin yung trade calculator. Moving on, aside from, for example, the benefit that you will receive or you have when opening your account in MyTrade, we have here nga yung tools, for example, na makakatulong sa inyo on your execution of your trade, talagang smooth, um, efficient, na makakatulong sa inyo yung mga tools. For example, um, we also have to highlight our personalization and alert when it comes to investing to your investing journey, and we give you our reliable research investment. So our reliable research investment, what is this? We have the news icon where you can see the PSE disclosure or the news, and then the abacus research. So I have to highlight regarding the abacus research. I know that Cadis explained this earlier, but I have to reiterate that this one will really help you in your investing journey. Kasi nandito na yung recommendation namin on what to buy, what to sell, what to hold, kung ano yung highlights namin ng research team namin about the stocks. So it's really important to for an investor, especially newbie investor, to be um, a habit, to make it a habit, reading to make it a habit, because in stock market you have to be, for example, a fundamentalist or technicals. You're into technicals, you're into charts. For example, if you're into fundamentals, you have to read, for example, yung mga statements ng mga stocks. You have to read the disclosure of the stocks. How does it affect the current performance of the stocks? So here, I can say that we have here all. So lahat ng mga research materials namin and research recommendations namin, it's proven that it can help you through your investing journey. So please make sure to check it out daily. Yung mga daily trades namin, short takes is being uploaded daily before the market opens. Nandun na siya. And then we have the super timer for those who are technicals, charting tool on a weekly basis. And then the investment summary, for example, on quarterly, um, na binibigay din namin sa inyo. So, part of it, aside from those benefit na makukuha nyo with opening an account in MyTrade, you have here the Abacus Research, which will guide you throughout your investing journey and will give you ahead of the curve research, and then really helpful investing strategy. So when it comes to the reliability of the platform, of course, we need to make sure that our client access the or you access the important documents that you're having in your account. For example, you're expecting in your account. So as for the reports, we have the available client summary. So the available client summary will show you the balances per fees, for example, the debit notes and the sell contracts. In short, it's the overview, the summary of your transaction, for example, for the debit and for the credit of your account. And also, if you have, let's say, the stock dividends, the cash dividends, you can view it in your client summary. Next one is the statement of account on the monthly basis. So the movement of your trades, your beginning balance, your ending balance, and then the records of each of your trades, the total selling amount and the total buying amount credited or debited from your account will be in your statement of account, although this one is on a monthly basis. So we're also working on to make it daily basis. For now, we do not have feedback yet, pero your statement of account is uploaded every first week of the month. So it should be available on the first week of the month. and then you can refer to it para dun sa mga transactions mo. You can view there yung mga trinates mo, and then your cash balance as well, your cash accounts as well. Kung magkano yung total mo na na-deposit sa MyTrade month to date since the inception, for example, or by the time na nag-open ka ng from the time na nag-open ka ng account, it will record there. It's recorded there. So it will not be a question. Next one is the trade invoice. So the purchase and sales daily invoice is the confirmation of your buy and your sell trades. So for example, it's like kapag bumili ka sa market, for example, I'm talking about yung market, or let's just say na sa convenience store, sa Mercury Drug, for example, bumili ka, they will give you yung receipt. And then we have also here yung trade invoice, which serves as your receipt para dun sa mga ginawa mong order. For example, for the buy order, for the sell order, it shows your information, your account number, your name, your mailing address, and then also it's in there the breakdown of the charges and the total selling amount and the total buying amount of the shares. The next one is the services icon. So the services icon is only available in the website, and it's not readily available doon sa mobile app natin. So those of you might have questions na ganun, that's why we share it to you for now, but we're also working on it. We have there yung e-withdrawal natin and then the navigator. So it's also one thing that we need to highlight, that we have to share to you, that in my trade, it's e-withdrawal is seamless. Although I'm not recommending you to withdraw every time, but this is one of the features that we're really um, proud to have it, because some of the brokerage firm here, it will take how many days for them para to withdraw their funds. For example, we understand that our clients sometimes may need yung emergency funds. So it can be easily accessed via e-withdrawal. You can easily request for the withdrawal of your funds through the services section. And then kapag clinic nyo siya, your nominated bank account or your registered bank account since you open an account will be there. You can also request to us to change it kapag hindi na siya updated. Pero it's default there. So you don't have to worry. Magsa-submit lang kayo. Just have to confirm your withdrawal, and then if it's good for submission, then you can submit it, and then we will process it within the day. Also, the services icon includes the navigator. So the navigator, it's our summary of recommended stocks for the medium term to long term. So this works like an investment summary that is prepared by our research department. This is not about just giving our clients those stocks, telling our clients buy this, bo- sell that, hold that. This is backed by strong research, guys. So I strongly recommend you to check it out kasi it's proven that it really works. So you have also, you for this, you just have to be patient, of course, because the market is unpredicted. Pero what I have to tell you is we will back up yung mga ano namin, mga research namin, so that you have the full confidence to trust it, to rely on it throughout your investing journey. Also, we have the analysis in intraday charts. So, ito din yung kinoconsider ng most of the clients when opening an account in a brokerage firm. Do we have the charting tool, for example? Yes, we have the charting tool, and we have the analysis and the intraday chart of the stocks. So for the analysis chart, we can go back up to, we can backtrack the performance of the technicals of stock 5 years ago, okay, up to the latest. So medyo matagal if you're a technical analyst, makakapag-plot ka ng chart mo using the charting tool. And we also have yung mga charting na mga um, materials there. Yes, you have it there, yung mga charting materials. You just have to select it kung ano yung gusto mong gawin. So, everything is on there. We have the intraday chart din naman na of course, giving you streaming you the real market data or the technicals kapag opening ng session ng market. So, um, we're also on our way to develop our chart. Actually, we have update na regarding this one. We're soon to be launch this one, pero we're not really sure kung kailan. Pero we heard you. Alam namin na meron kayong suggestion when it comes to charts kasi most of you clients naman are not really newbie to the market. So that's why this session is really good to be discussing with you kasi for those newbie clients you have to kasi aalamin nyo kung what's the fundamentals when it comes to stock market, paano gamitin yung platform nyo, where I invest my money, and also for those who are experienced or seasoned trader, this is good kasi you have the options to look for another platform that will maybe suit your, for example, your personality or your needs pagdating sa taste mo sa platform na yon. So to compare also the platform, your counterparty broker and our broker, that's good kasi that way you analyze who's for example the more better when it comes to the charting, for example, for the features, and we're really open with your suggestions naman in the future kung ano pa bang mai-share namin. Pero but I have to say it's a good thing that you um explore more than one platform para makita nyo rin what the other can offer na wala dun sa iba. So, let's move on. We have also, I know that some of our clients already know about the features of the platform, easily navigating our platform, for example. But these are some of the My Trade hacks that we have to share to you that can help you. Maybe you're not really discovered this yet, pero this can help you to execute your trade on a faster way, or kung ano pa ba yung gusto nyong kailangan na palabas nyo sa ano nyo sa platform ninyo na talaga naman na makakatulong sa inyo. Number one, um, number one that I have to share to you is the code screen. And the code screen, we have here the watch list. We have there the watch list. So the watch list, referring to the code screen, maraming stocks, and then you parang pagtingin mo if you're really someone na nagfo-focus lang dun sa hawak mo with your holding shares, your dashboard, yun lang yung stocks na kailangan mo i-monitor. Then the add watch list feature will be beneficial to you, which baka hindi mo pa consider. So all you have to do is to create the watch list, and then you have to drag, kapag naka-create ka na ng watch list, name it, and then you have to drag the stocks from the code screen and put it to your watch list para every time you have to open, you don't have to refer to the watch list kasi very noisy yung watchlist, ang daming gumagalaw, hindi mo naman necessary na kailangan, and then you have to focus on this one lang, on this stocks lang na hawak mo to monitor the daily change, for example, the bid and the ask price in just one window. So that's really helpful para you can only focus to your stocks na hawak nyo. So, creating a watch list, and then you can remove it every time na nawala na yung shares or stocks sa portfolio nyo. You can add as much, as many as you want para matrack mo yung performance nila separately. So, here also sa code screen, we have the two types of view. We have the list view, kanina pinakita ko. The list view, pinapakita niya yung list of stocks, um, which is listed in the stock market. And for the card view, actually, ipapakita niya yung, it will show you the stocks and the corresponding prices or the bid and ask prices of the stocks. So, and I am aware that some of the broker or the platform ng iba I experienced or I witnessed, kapag change nila into card view, they just ended with I think just 6 levels or row of the card view sa isang window. So here in my trade, the market depth, we have 20 levels of market bid and ask prices, which sa ibang brokerage, I don't think they have that. Siguro some, pero hindi lahat. So that's something na worth na dapat malaman sa my trade. And then also, for the card view, some of the brokerage, I also experience it or witness it, anim lang yung capability ng system nila to show dun sa window. Pero here sa my trade, you can select a maximum of 3 rows and 3 columns for a total of 9 stocks na nagre-reflect sa portfolio nyo para mas matrack nyo. If you're really a seasoned trader, it is important na alam nyo yung feature na to kasi this will give you the current market depth of the stocks, not just one stock but 9 stocks in a single na window. So here, I also show you kung makikita nyo the market depth, which is has the gradient color. So here, I can set yung kulay kung anong gusto ko color when it comes to the column and the buy and column in the sell. So just an additional feature or refreshment to see in your um, platform or in your trading hall. To add to that, we have also here the different kinds or types of layout. So number one, you have to select your layout. So for the layout here, ayan, makikita nyo naman dyan kung paano niya sinusort or paano niya ina-arrange yung layout mo. Depende sa kung alin dyan yung pipilian mo. And to open as a pop-up or open as a tab and automatically remember the last layout. So here, my preference when it comes to this one is I show yung code screen, I show yung stock market info, the order pad, and then the order pad and then the market depth. So the features that are reflecting in my trading hall, for example, the code screen, the market depth, and then also the stock info tracker. And then I chose the layout that when I click, for example, one stock in the code screen, it will simultaneously give me the details for the stock. So if I click the code screen, automatically it will reflect the stocks that I chose or clicked, the give me the stock information of the stock, the market depth of the stock in just one click. So you might want to prefer it over dun sa ibang layout na alam nyo na meron kayo. So number two, edit your interface and assign font colors. So to edit your interface, you have there yung the option for your theme to be in light color or dark color. So alam niyo na kung kung gusto niyo prefer niyo na background na dark or gusto niyo yung background na light, then pwede diyan. And also for the unit or the lot, you can also choose the unit or kaya yung lot of the stocks. And then the font, yes. Kung anong gusto niyo na maging font size ng stock na yun. For example, if you're medyo may edad na tayo, alam niyo naman pag nag-edad tayo, may mga challenges na tayo pagdating sa pagbasa ng mga bagay-bagay. So since yung stocks na since yung stock market is pag nakita mo, overwhelming yung information, then you really have to increase yung font size. For example, kapag hindi mo na aninag yung mga things, hindi clear sa'yo yung things, here's the option. You can change the font size of the stock and also the font color of the size. So, for example, if let's say you're into colors, you can change whatever you want for the stock. For example, for the criteria of the stock, corresponding color. For example, here in my layout, I prefer that the price for the stock going up will display me a green color, and for the stock going down will display me the red color. For those prices unchanged, it will remain as white color, and then for the volume, I have there the yellow color, so that if I'm referring to my portfolio, I could easily understand what this color mean to me. So ganun lang siya. So if you have, for example, if parang you have the favorite color, for example, then let's say the up I want to make it, I want to change the color into pink kasi ano ako. Let's say um let's relate it to politics. Let's say my favorite color is pink. So dapat pink kasi when I say pink, dapat up to. It's the spirit of if it's the spirit of cheerful spirit, dapat tataas yung price. So I prefer pink rather than yung green. So yung mga ganong klaseng gusto mo to do with your platform to make it even better for you. So next one, we also have the hotkeys. So the hotkeys, what it tells you or what you can do about it is you can actually set a function for the particular f functions. For example, for the particular function of buy, I have here the F1. So if I click F1 in the platform, it will automatically pop up the buy order value, and there is a buy order value. I don't have to go na papunta dun sa taas para mag-click pa kasi pag clinic ko yun, um, I will be miss the opportunity, yung mga ganong klaseng bagay. So, if I click the F1, it will give me the order pad. Just I have to enter yung mga information ko, and then I'm good to submit my trade. So, ganon. So, the order book, for example, F10. So, you can really change the mapping of this kung gusto mo siya i-organize, kung gusto mo siyang pagbabalik-balik ta rin, ano yung gusto mong function for the F1, for the hotkeys. So, you can do it as you wish by visiting the settings of your trading hall. And then for the last part of this one, you might have to consider or you have to remember that you have to check automatically remember last layout after you've reorganize or rearrange whatever you have to in this section. Kasi kapag hindi mo chinek the automatically remember last layout, when you log in, hindi na siya magiging same as what you have set before ka nag-login. So, always remember to automatically remember last layout and then apply and save para hindi makalimutan ni platform yung current mapping mo, your current setup with your um, settings, layout setting, trading hall setting sa platform mo or sa trading hall mo. Okay, so we receive a lot of for example, we receive a lot of concerns when it comes to the suspension of accounts. So, just to share with our clients, your account will be suspended after three failed login. So, three failed login means that you're entering incorrect password ng pangatlong beses. So, how do we recover this or how do we prevent this para hindi siya maging um, recurring problem para sa'yo. Kasi when we're trading, yes, kailangan natin hindi ma-miss yung time. So, pag sinasabi mo, nagrarally na yung stocks na to. So, Diyos ko, nag-ano ka pa, you contact the customer service department and then ang dami mong pinagdadaanan. But we're really happy to assist you. It's not just ayaw namin na i-assist kayo and a customer service, but we're offering you a solution para sa problem nyo. So, if you encounter this one, simply click forget password on your second failed login attempt. And then when you click the forget password, here you will enter your username and then retrieve your hint. So your retrieve hint, the one that you supplied or the one that you nominate when you registered your account, it's like what's my favorite car, what's my favorite show, what's my mother's maiden name, mga ganon. So just have to, if you click the username, then click retrieve hint, then your hint question will show up. You have to answer your hint question and then click submit. Then after that, the control code or the temporary password will be sent to your registered email, and you have the power with you without consulting, without contacting, without reaching to us. You can change your password um on your own. So, hindi siya mahirap for you to change your password when there's opportunity in the market para hindi mo siya ma-miss out. So, that's how it is. That's how it works. So, second attempt of incorrect password, click na agad yung forget password para hindi na tayo ma-lead pa sa suspension your account, kasi if your account is suspended, you have to contact us to activate your account because there's no option for you or to reactivate your account on your own when it is suspended. So you contact to us. So to prevent this, do this hacks para at least maging smooth yung opening yung account mo, laging in your account. Also here we have the chat box. As you can see in the platform, it is situated in the lower right corner of the bottom right of the trading hall of the website. So there you can see the chat box icon. So that means that we are ready to assist you for whatever question that you have to send to us. So just fill out the form below to start chatting with the next available agent. Supply with your name, your email address, and your question. And then it's a live chat box whenever the time, for example, during the market that you need help, for example, with your trading. Let's say that you are having problems um, placing orders in the market kasi mahina yung wifi nyo, mahina yung yung internet connection niyo, for example, or your mobile app is lagging, for example, because of the connection. Then you can chat here for any urgent matters about your trades. So not just urgent matter about your trades, anything that concerns your account, we can um, assist you here. So that's also one of the things that I want to share to you when it comes to the personalization and alerts that we have. So we have different, as I mentioned earlier, and Kadis mentioned earlier, we have different avenue for our clients to be able to interact with our experts. Yes, we have different groups kung saan we're really giving you the investment strategies, the alerts, for example, alerts when to buy, when to share, what to hold, yung mga alerts like that. For example, if you choose kung ano man yung account na i-open ninyo, we have um that tool para sa inyo. And then also, our customer service is really there all the time during the market session, especially to assist you for whatever, for example, technical problem you're going through your account. Then you just have to send us an email to send us chat in our face on our messenger on the chat box so that the available agent would be happy to assist you. And also for the suggestions and feedback on how to improve our platform, on how um, to rate our services. For example, service offers the product. What will you want next for your trading and my trade? Feel free to contact us for everything, and we'll be there to assist you. So that's all for me. I think that this session um, has something to impart to your trading journey, especially for those newbies. This is the cycle of the trading, and then you're just in the first step of your trading journey. So it's good that's in that while you are in the first step of your trading journey, we have you and you have us to be with you, to be there with you, to really assist you to soon getting better trades and then profitable trades and then really enjoyable way of trading. So I hope that this session helped you to navigate the platform better. And I will now turn over the session to Cadiz for more information and for what she has to say.
Hi, Janre. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so much.
briefing us about the platform. Sobrang dami ko ding na pick up no ng mga tips and tricks so that I'll be able to use the platform better in my trades also. Thank you for the very informative session. I hope that our audience for today picked up a few things. Kung hindi man lahat, the good thing about this session is that you can use this in the future because we'll send you a replay of what we've discussed today. So in case you forgot, paano nga ba yung sinabi ni John Ray na ano for the login suspension, paano nga ba yung babaguhin ko yung color ng ano ko, ng code screen, how do I do that? You can always get back to it. We'll send you a link for your review. And the good thing about here is also we would like to thank the audience who came in today for our very first the next step client onboarding session. And in line with that, we will be giving away a set of goodie bags for those who have registered. And kindly please, if you're watching right now and you have access to our Facebook Messenger, kindly send us a message with your name and your details, your address, and your contact number kung kanino namin ipapadala yung goodie bag so that you will get at least, a few things from us to start your trading journey right also. Thank you for joining us again for the next step, and we hope that you keep in step with us so that we'll build your better tomorrow together. That's all that we have for now. Thank you so much and have a great afternoon.